Now let me see if I can get it on here.
Meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
Yes.
We're live, mate.
I can't see you. Hang on a sec.
You can't see me.
I can't see me or you. Oh, here we go. Is that going to be all echoey?
Yes.
We're live, mate.
Okay, hang on, Donnie. I know. One sec, because what I have to do is I have to split the screen between the Zoom and the Facebook so that I can also see the comments. Alrighty, we're live. In case you haven't noticed, welcome everybody. We have Donald the Mad Masked Hatter Man. What are you doing, Don? Why have you got that? What's going on with you?
There's nothing going on, mate. It's welcome to everybody from the People's Republic of Ceredigion. We're week 1 into the zombie apocalypse, and everything's good over here. What about you over there?
So far, so good. Really excited to get all of this over with so that we can get back to normal again and I can fly to Wales and come and see you and we could do one live together.
No, you got to stay over there, mate. If you stay over there, we can carry on doing this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Don't come here. I don't even allow my son here right now. All right, you guys, we've got Donnie on, and I know Harriet's in the background to help us.
I'm going to bring Harriet in because she does a lot of work. She's part of a whole team of people who make it possible to bring me on here.
All right.
Harriet's coming on. Here she comes.
Oh.
She's taking me hat.
She's giving you.
She's taking me hat.
Oh,
and as we speak, I'm changing. Everything's changing.
Everything's changing live right in front of our eyes. Hey, Jim's on. Hi, Jimmy. Frank is on, and Alan and Jeanette and Alexander and Danielle and Laura and Shelly. Welcome, you guys. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, so I'm going to talk. Well, Don, I ended up having to do it in the Instapot because of time, which is fantastic. So it's done and it's in the Instapot, and I'll open it in. But what I want to know from you is, why don't you give us a little bit of a briefing, Harriet, about what made, why'd you come up with this and what's going on, and tell me your thoughts.
So one of the things is out here in Wales, we grow quite a lot of our own food, and over here we can grow beetroot like there's no tomorrow. We can throw beetroot seed on the ground, and weeks later we have beetroot. So we were looking for something to do with it. Now, beetroot's quite big in the world of the Eastern Europeans, and so we got ourselves a cookbook, and Borscht was one of the first things that we came up with, which is super simple to make.
Well, they say that it's really healthy, and
yeah, it is. I mean, beetroot as an elite athlete, you know, yourself and Bo will agree that beetroot certainly improves performance.
Well, and that's real quick, Donnie. That's what I want to talk about, because I want to talk about the impressive health benefits of beets real quick while Harriet is working on you, and we're going to to put this all in here.
I mean, as you probably know, I mean, you've known me for years, and I'm not an elite athlete, but one of the very important things that I will say about beetroot that really interests me is if you eat a lot of it, it makes your wee go red.
That's right. Oh my God, Bo was just talking about this. His sister freaked out because her wee went red, and she had actually had a lot of beets, and she was freaking out about it. So
and your friend will probably agree with me. It's like you and it's a kind of subconscious thing. You do a wee, and then it goes red, and you think, oh my God, this is the end for me. I'm dead. And then you think, oh no.
Oh no.
That's because I had a lot of beetroot. That's it's doing me good. And
keep still.
Hold on. And this is what elite athletes have.
You're like, He's moving a lot for you, Harry. I'm impressed at how you're handling it all, and we have a lot.
I'm going to say before we go on with the beetroot, it's very important for particularly yourself and anybody that's watching that vodka figures quite highly in the.
Okay, hang on. I got a big part of it, and hang on a minute. I'll get mine out of the freezer, and I'll get the glasses. And Bo was willing to partake in this part of it for sure. I haven't really been drinking hardly at all.
Yeah, but you need to bring Bo in because it's Tito's handmade.
It's made in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
And it's
where's mine made? Oh, mine's made in Russia. Which is I find it quite important when you're doing Russian things for the authenticity. So anyway.
I like you have one eyebrow. You have one eyebrow.
Before we go any further, we need to.
Let's see. Laura wrote, "Great for cleansing your liver," and then she wrote the beets, not the vodka. So.
Yeah. So the vodka's working pretty well.
So is the vodka going to counteract all the good things that are happening with the beets?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll balance it out. But in the meantime, I've poured us a couple, and he'll join us in a minute, and I'm gonna just read the benefits real quick, Donnie.
Okay.
There's only let me see
of vodka.
No, I know the benefits of vodka. It's gonna be a good time. But no, the 9 impressive health benefits of beets. It's gonna be quick.
Okay.
There are many nutrients and few calories. It's actually very low in calorie, but very high in fiber. And in vitamin C, for those of you in the UK, we say vitamin, you say vitamin. And tons of iron, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium. It's really good for you. Vitamin B6 and lots of folate, 20%.
Okay.
RDI folate. Again, fiber, not a lot of fat and not a lot of calories. Number 2, it helps keep your blood pressure in check as you whiff away at the cigarette and we drink some vodka. We're just
very important if you're fatty.
We're balancing because we're going to talk about. Don has a book that we're going to post in the comments about fatty, so we're going to make sure we talk about that in a bit. It can improve athletic performance,
as I found out myself. I walked to the shop twice as quick today. It was. It normally takes me 5 minutes. Today it took me 4 minutes and 58 seconds. I timed it.
Okay, well, good. Harriet's doing a really good job. Oh my God, you're getting a line down the center of your head.
Yeah. I'm going through my Hare Krishna phase.
Number 4, it helps to fight inflammation. Number 5, it may improve digestive health. And number 6, it may help support brain health. And number 7, may have some anti-cancerous properties.
Fantastic.
Number 8, it may help you lose weight. So we could talk about the whole fatty thing.
Yeah.
I've been eating so much. I'm gonna need to get your book. And then number 9, delicious and easy to include in your diet. And that's it.
They missed out number 10.
What's that?
It makes your wee go red.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a benefit, but we could talk about it as a benefit. You might not say that. Anyway. Cheers, Donnie.
Cheers. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, Hauser.
Cheers.
Oh, whoopsie.
I'll tell you what, I'm not quite sure, but I'm starting to look a bit tiger.
Oh yeah, oh yes, I love it. Oh, Harriet.
I'm starting to look tiger.
Harriet is an incredible artiste, you guys. You gotta get to know her. All right, so a few other people have joined. What I'm gonna do, Dawn, is I wanna get this out of the crock pot. It's been sitting in there now. So it finished. So let me
Did you say the crack pot?
Yeah, the crack pot. Oh, actually, it's called an Instapot.
No, that crack pot's not a really good thing to be saying on here. Because, you know what I mean? We could be joined by all kinds of dodgy people if you're cooking up crack in a crack pot. You need to be careful, mate, calling it a crack pot.
Well, I'll do my best not to call it that, but there are the changing times right now. Things are changing.
Yeah.
I have to share with you that Jim and Jackie brought back this really good salt. This is not the salt, but inside of here is the salt that I don't know if they got from Wales when they were there, but it's like salt. It's really, really good. And I added it in there.
Good.
Along with the pepper. I did black pepper and a little bit of white pepper because I wanted to follow some of your rules. So after just an hour ago, I did a Facebook Live, right, Don?
Yeah.
And I did a little bit of the prep work and I put it all in the Instapot and I put it in the Instapot. What I had said was going to be 15 minutes, but I actually put it in, for 20 minutes because it felt like it needed it. And I ended up putting in 8 cups in order to get it like 1.5 inches, 2 inches above that line that you said. I ended up putting in 8 cups of organic non-sodium chicken bone broth. And I can always add water if I need to, but there was no salt. I added my own salt, so I can measure that. And then I put it in for 20 minutes, and now it's been in the pot.
Yeah. So in terms of the stock that you put in, it's quite important to note. So traditional borscht, if you go to a Russian restaurant or something like that, traditional borscht tastes of beef stock generally. It tastes very beefy. However, when you look at the different connotations that you can have of borscht, you can use all different manner of stocks, and it's quite important for people who don't eat meat that you could actually use a vegetable stock, because when we talked earlier on about the carrots, the celery, and the onions being the base and forming because they aromatics.
Yeah.
So if you get those in your stock and get them boiled really kind of heavy, they're going to give you the kind of background flavor that you need. And hold on a minute, there's something really weird going on at the moment.
Harriet, I'm so impressed that you've just done all this live. You should go on Facebook Live, Bo, and see what Harriet's done to Dawn's face. She's totally painted it.
Yeah. So there is an option. So when you pull this stuff out, it's important to note you can do a completely vegetarian version of this, and it will taste as delicious as the traditional beefy version that our friends in St. Petersburg would prescribe to.
Okay, then. Well, and that's important right now because there are a lot of people really, really not having any meat at all, or they're not also having dairy. So they don't. At the end, we're going to put either feta cheese or sour cream on it. And you also don't have to do that, and then it would be pure vegan at that point if you don't.
I mean, you can go vegan, you can go where you want, and when we after we've strained it, which we'll do in a bit, I have a little surprise for you.
All right.
Which is where you can take it to the next level. Oh, my glasses are coming off.
I know, now you can't see me. I'm going to open.
Tell him I see the eye of the tiger.
He sees the eye of the tiger, Bo does. Bo, I think I'm going to see if I can. It's on keep warm. I'm going to push cancel and shut it off. And now I'm going to, when I release the steam, Dawn, because it's like a pressure cooker, it's going to be loud. So
are you going to tell people what you've done up to this stage?
Well, I did a video prior, so you can watch it, and it is on your Facebook page and mine.
Oh, okay.
But let me regroup. Yeah, it is going to be great, Jim. Thank you. I can kind of see the comments coming in a little bit on another page. Let me do that, Donnie, because I actually want it to sit for a minute anyway.
Do you mind if I just have a quick drink of this? It's
I don't mind.
Nostravia.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you can see the steam. Okay. Hang on, let me show you what's going on. Hang on. You can't see it, but I've lifted the top. And I'm letting the steam out.
That's some fancy stuff you got going on there, mate.
I know, it's a bit loud. Sorry, let me walk in here. So I'll walk away from that while that lets the steam out so that I can talk with you guys. We got family time on a Sunday afternoon and piles of laundry on my bed. But
I've just seen a picture of myself. I actually do look like a tiger.
You do. You look freaking amazing.
What the hell's going on here?
Harriet, that's impressive. I'm not going to say anything until she's fully done. All right. So let me just do a recap real quick. So earlier today, I prepped all the veggies, and there is a video below, right, Dawn? Yeah. And in that video, I put the onions, the celery, the veggies, the beetroot tops, and the beetroot themselves.
I had put them in the food processor and chopped everything really small, along with some carrots and tomato puree. And I put them all into saute mode in the Instapot, cooked them all together for a bit, put the lid on, and then put them in the Instapot on high pressure for 20 minutes. Oh, wait. And I added 8 cups of chicken bone broth.
So is it important to note that people who haven't got an Instapot, that if they're doing it in a pan, they need to put this stuff on a rolling boil? It's really important at this stage that you hammer it.
I want you to say that. That's what I wanted you to say, because I want everybody to know not everybody has the electronics or even knows what an Instapot is. So this can totally be cooked on a regular stovetop. And that's what I was planning on doing had I had a little bit more time, but I ran out of time. And the best way to handle that was to just throw it in the Instapot for 20 minutes. But otherwise,
so everything prior to what we're talking about here, Annette, is you fry the stuff up, soften it up a bit, put it in the stock, put it in the liquid, and then you need to really put it on a rolling boil.
Your face looks really amazing.
Yeah, I've got a job interview tomorrow. I'm working in the UK. I'm going to be walking around the streets of London shouting, "Bring out your dead." So I thought I'd make an impression with my with my facial appearance. I reckon this look will get me the job.
Absolutely, Donnie. Absolutely. You've made Harriet's made an impression on me. I'm just trying to figure out if I like it better, now, actually.
I've no idea. I might need a hat to go with this. What do you reckon?
Maybe at least 20.
Okay, so have we got this stuff ready to come out of the Instapot?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Jim wrote, is Dawn going back down to the Tiger Club later?
Oh, mate. Have you...
Remember, there's children watching.
There's children watching, but the Tiger Club, we need to talk about that. That was probably one of the seminal moments in mine and Jim's life. It was... For anybody who would care to look into this, you have to Google the Camden Tiger, and follow.
This is going way back.
Follow links to the Camden Tiger. Oh my God! The things that I saw there, you wouldn't. It would raise a few eyebrows, I can tell you.
So wait, it was a restaurant or a pub or a bar? What was it?
Well, no, it was at the time when we. So we had a friend called John who was linked to this band that were very famous in the UK, and I'm not going to mention him in case he sue me. And we bumped into him. We'd not seen him for a long time, and he'd become quite successful. And we bumped into him on Kentish Town High Road in London, and said, "How you doing, mate?" And he said, "Oh, it's great to see you. I'm promoting this gig at the Camden Tiger." And we're saying, "What's the Camden Tiger?" And at the time, the Camden Tiger was the biggest jacuzzi in Europe.
Oh.
And it was a jacuzzi that held 50 people. And so, really go to town with your imagination on what could happen with a load of nutters in a 50-seater jacuzzi.
I'm just trying to get past the amount of germs in that situation.
Yeah. It was let's say a seminal moment in my life, and I've dined out on it ever since. Which is why at any given opportunity, I try to look like a tiger. Which
you're like, Harriet, you know what? It's Sunday. We're gonna cook some borscht. Why don't you make me look like a tiger?
Yeah. What the hell's going on here?
Anna's idea.
Oh, apparently it was Anna's idea. I don't know whether Anna's on.
Yeah, but what does it mean? Does it have anything to do with the vodka?
Oh, sorry. Are you still drinking vodka?
Oh my God, are you double dipping, Don?
I'm on wine and vodka. It's the vodka helps suppress the wine, because wine makes you drunk, honestly.
Oh yeah, and vodka doesn't at all.
No. It's very medicinal.
It can be. I wish this would
So do you
hurry
reckon
up.
I'm going to get a? Do you reckon I'll get a job tomorrow or what?
No, I can open. I can almost. Oh, I can open it. Yeah, you'll get the job done. You'll get anything that you put your mind to, because that's how you roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the lid off. So for that thing done, how long do you think that people need to cook it? Sorry, just go back for a minute. How long do you think people need to cook it on a rolling boil on a stovetop?
You need to put it in for an hour.
An hour. So
and at all times, you need to make sure that you've got at least 2 inches of liquid over the top of the solids that are in there.
I don't have 2 inches of liquid.
Oh, have you not? Oh, you've ruined it. You've ruined it. Right, show's over. Cancel it.
I can add water.
No, you'll be right. Let's have a look at it.
All right, hang on. Well, it's kind of hard. This is the issue with having my laptop. I can't, and not having Jazz here.
Oh, I can see it.
Can you see it?
It's looking good, mate.
It is looking quite good. Oh no, it's plenty of liquid. It's actually really.
No, there is. There's plenty of liquid there. So.
All right.
Get some of that liquid out and have a taste, and tell me what you're feeling with it.
All right. I don't want to be judged if anybody says that I double dipped in my own cooking.
Yeah.
Because this is my house and my kids. Don't
So
worry.
this is important. Before you have a taste.
Yeah.
You need to tell me whether it tastes dirty or clean.
What, before I have a taste?
Before you have a taste, when you've tasted that, tell me whether it tastes dirty or clean.
Okay, it's really hot. Oh, you're getting a touch up on your nose. Oh my God, it tastes clean.
And when I say dirty, when you cook veg and veg tastes like really earthy and quite tastes of dirt.
It doesn't taste like dirt. It doesn't taste too beetrooty either. So it doesn't. I'm gonna say earthy. It tastes clean to me, and it needs salt.
Put the salt in, mate,
okay.
before you do the next. And with stuff like this, and if Jack's watching, I don't know whether he is, but with stuff like this, you can put plenty of salt in.
Yeah, it needs at least at least probably 2 teaspoons of salt, which is
yeah.
I'm gonna finish that off. Okay. So
before you do the next step, it needs to.
Wait, I got to add a little bit more white pepper and.
Hold on a minute, Annette.
Oh, you got.
I don't know what's going on here. Something's happened.
How'd you do that, Harriet?
She just made these out of. We'd just been out and shot a rabbit.
Oh, they're going to fall forward.
That's absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Oh, I might have to put a bit more tape.
So I don't know what's going on here.
Mine now, please.
So before the next step, you've added kind of salt and pepper, and you need to just be tasting the juice and make sure that what you're tasting, you like.
Okay, hang on.
And with the salt's quite a good thing. You need quite a bit of salt, because when you go to the next stage, you'll thank your lucky stars you put quite a bit of salt in.
Oh, right. Is this okay? Hang on a second. Well, that's good.
So that's exactly what we needed to talk about.
That's good.
So now you're ready. Now you're ready for the next stage. Oh, hold on. So you're having some vodka, are you?
Hurry up. Keep up, Donnie. Keep up.
Okay. So
you want to taste this before I puree it, or are you good? You're trusting. Okay, he's trusting me.
right. So the next stage is pull that off the heat.
Well, I can't. Okay.
And get your blitzer out.
Okay, I've got my blitzer.
And blitz it.
This thing, right?
Yeah.
I only use this for smoothies. I'm not really one to puree fruits.
Smoothies. This is funny because you introduced me to smoothies.
No, I didn't.
You and Jim, when
Really?
we came to see you in Huntington Beach, and you said, "Oh, you've got to come and see this. You've got to come and try this. These things called smoothies." And we were like, "What the hell is a smoothie?"
What? No way.
But not really. And we got served this stuff, and it was like from a person who dresses as a tiger and lives in the People's Republic of Wales. We were like, oh my God, this is just pulped up fruit with some apple juice and ice in it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, this is the absolute future.
I don't
It was
remember
quite
that
funny.
at all. I
What
don't
was quite-
remember that, and I don't remember going to the wedding.
What was quite funny is because years after that, I was trying to get into being kind of healthy, and we started. Have you ever gotten into dried fruit?
Yeah, I wish I had a dryer, but yeah.
And I was sat. I had some dried fruit, and I was spending an inordinate amount of time on the toilet, and we were saying, "Oh my God, what the hell's going on?" And we worked out that I'd eaten this whole bag of dried fruit, and had that dried fruit been hydrated, I would have eaten a whole bowl of fruit in one sitting. So it was like, oh my God. So if anybody's watching, stay away from the smoothies. That's going to kill you.
It's not. They do
You're
the
going to be sat on the toilet forever.
Don't listen to him. Although I do want to read your book. Don, give a plug real quick for your book.
So here's the book.
Wake Up Fatty.
Just Google it on Amazon, and all the conspiracy theories that you're aspiring to, it's all in here, mate. The answers are all in here.
All right.
Don't
Philosophy of Fat.
don't believe the hype. That's what we say over here in the People's Republic. Look at me ears.
Oh wow! How'd she do that, Harriet?
I don't know.
We need to do a tutorial on what Harriet's doing soon. Look, I just got to tell you that this lid is broken. So
Okay.
if I get red beet juice everywhere, I have to put this on top.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, can I do it?
Yeah, you need to blitz it,
in
mate.
there. Okay. It's going to be loud, everybody. Plug your ears.
Oh, it's gone quiet.
Huh? What?
It went quiet then. When you turned that on, it went silent.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Maybe it didn't like the noise. Should I mute? Here, I'll mute. Well, it went silent anyway. Hang on one sec.
But blitz it, mate. Get it blitzed.
Are you taking one for the team, Don? Making sure the vodka, there's got to be water in there. There's no way you're drinking vodka.
No, it's got to be vodka. Right. So now we reach a seminal moment in Borscht.
Okay.
So now you've blitzed this, you can go two ways. We're going to go one way. So I'll explain to you the other way.
Okay.
So what you could do at this stage is, if you were making borscht in the traditional way, this is where you would have some kind of cheap cut of meat, beef, preferably, and you would have had this at the side with its juices, and you would have some potatoes chopped and possibly some other veg. And then what you would do is you would put this into a pan, and then you would add your meat and your potatoes, and you would cook this like a stew. This would be the base for your stew.
Oh, right. Okay.
So this is quite grainy and got a lot of fiber in it and all the good things you talked about earlier. So what we're going to do is we're going to go the other way, and we're going to put this through a strainer and turn this into a soup.
Okay.
Now, if you're gonna eat this as a soup, it would be, because as you can see, I'm quite I'm quite a cultured kind of guy. And when I have soup, I don't want a grainy soup. I like it nice and smooth and silky.
Okay.
But what you need to do now is you need to pass this through the sieve, and with your wooden spoon, like really hammer that through the sieve and really push the pulp through and push it through so you've got everything, and all you've got left in your sieve. Now you need to be a bit more aggressive with it, mate.
Really?
You need to be spinning that round and giving it a good smashing. Be aggressive with it.
I filled it a little too high.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's going down a bit.
Yeah, and you need to really, really push that through, because you need to be getting all the good stuff through there.
Okay. I see what you mean.
And what you should have left is just some bit of pulp in the bottom,
Yep.
And what you do with the pulp is you feed that to your children.
Hang on.
It'll be very nutritious for them. It's got a lot of fiber.
It has got a lot.
And they'll thank you for it when they're in the 30s and doing the high jump for the States. They'll thank you, saying, "Ma'am, thanks for giving me all that old rubbish."
Well, I got to tell you, Don, I've never done this before. Whoops, I spilled a little bit in there. I've never done this before, but
what
it's
you'll
really
find
easy.
is, I'll tell you what, do yourself a favour now. The stuff that you've got in there,
Yeah.
just have a bit of a taste of the stuff you've got in the top, and
Okay.
taste the stuff you've got in the top.
Okay. It's kind of like a puree almost.
I don't want to try it.
So you're tasting that. That's like them weird smoothies that you.
Yeah.
You
See, that's why I like it.
taste of the stuff in the bottom.
Did you hear me out? Is that a smoothie? It's a beet smoothie, girlfriend. You're going to love this.
No.
You're not?
Yeah.
A taste of vine. You just wait. Okay, let me get that all through there. So we're mashing out all the juice.
And see the stuff going in the other pan? That's your dinner. That's your dinner.
Look at he has a tiger. Harriet just painted his face. Amazing. Doesn't it look amazing?
It kind of looks weird.
It kind of looks weird because he's on Zoom.
Right, Annette,
Yeah.
do yourself a favour. You know you had a taste of the stuff this side of the sieve?
Yeah.
Just get your spoon and have a taste of the stuff the other side of the sieve.
Okay. Mm.
You see how that's a lot smoother?
Yeah, I love it.
That's silky. And
I might-
I don't know
might
whether
add-
I don't know whether
might-
Jack's online, but I learned that off Jack, my son.
So good. Jack is doing, the big man thing right now in the woods, but he's got Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Don, I might add a little bit more salt to it.
yeah.
Well,
Salt's
it's kind of
a good thing.
I think the white pepper adds a little bit of not spice. It's just like a nice depth and flavor to it.
Well, if you're doing Eastern European cooking, it's quite
Yeah.
interesting because Eastern Europeans generally just use white pepper. You don't really come across black pepper.
Really? So a lot of Asian people use white pepper as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost done. I'm just going to do this last bit because I want to have it. And if you lose the heat along the way, she just fell. Check our arm, Bo. Okay.
Give us some of that stuff in the pan. That'll sort her out. The stuff in the other pan, the pulp.
Hang on a second. No, I think she hurt her arm pretty bad. So we'll see. Bo took her in the other room.
That's it. See what you just did then?
Yeah.
You had it then. You had that's it. That's what you want to be doing.
Okay. All right.
And see the stuff. See all that stuff on the bottom of the sieve. All
Yeah.
that stuff that's got through. You need to get that into the pan.
What, that?
No. The stuff on the bottom, the other side of everything that comes through the sieve needs to go into that pan.
Okay. Like that.
Because that's all the goodness.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, that's what I was going to say. If it loses its heat, I put it straight into a pan, so I'm going to transfer it again and I can heat it up. If you like it, temperature.
So what we've got here, and this is another little tip for you people over the pond. So see what you've got with you now. You could add a bit of salt and pepper to that,
Okay.
and reduce it by a half, and that would turn into beetroot ketchup. Oh, serious.
Serious?
And you could turn that into beetroot ketchup, and that acts as a condiment, and you can have that with other things. However, we're going to stay with the soup.
So I'm going to I like it the way that it is right now, Don.
Okay.
I want to just put it in a bowl and put some feta cheese on it and try it. Or do we need to do something else?
No, you're good to go, mate.
Okay, so now.
You can use sour cream.
Or you can use sour cream.
Yes, or you can use sour cream, but I maybe I wouldn't need to add salt because feta cheese is quite rich, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's quite salty.
Yeah, so I've done like half a bowl. Hang on, as my little one would say. Uh-oh, let me get another fork. I mean a spoon. I mean a knife. She okay though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now I'm gonna do crumbly feta and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, yummy. Holy cow. And we just buy, I don't even know, Bo got this from our local health food store, like really yummy, like sitting in water feta cheese. You kind of can't see it. I've crumbled it on top. But hang on.
I'm excited. I'm beside myself.
Why didn't you make it?
Why don't I make it?
Yeah.
I make it all the time.
Oh, right.
We grow beetroot in the garden here, and it's one of the. Oh yes,
Can you see it?
it's looking good, mate.
Looking good. Huh?
It'll look a lot more presentable if you put a bit of sour cream in it and swirled it.
Oh, and swirled it.
You know what I mean?
I'd have to dig like 10 feet deep in the fridge to find the sour.
I mean, the only problem with that feta cheese thing there, it looked slightly like dandruff. So maybe you need to give it a bit of a stir to make it a bit more presentable.
Okay, hang on, I'll do that. Wait, let me give it. No, that kind of looks worse.
Yeah, and you kind of need to present it with a bit of crusty bread on the side.
Oh yeah,
And
we
then
have crusty bread. We have that as well. So
And then you need to bring Bo in to try this, as Bo is the we used to have we used to have a famous cooking husband and wife team over here called Fanny Craddock and her husband, and here he comes.
Try
So
it.
come on, Bo.
What's up, Tiger?
Yeah. So come on. You need some crusty bread with that. You need to be dipping some crusty bread in it.
Yeah, but I have to toast it. It's not like ready to go. I forgot.
No, just rip a bit off because Bo's on a mission.
You can put vodka in it as well.
Ah,
It's good.
so hold on a minute. Hold on, Bo. Have you got your vodka?
No.
Yeah, you do. It's right there.
So you need your vodka. So there's a couple of things you can do with Borscht soup.
All right.
You can put some vodka in it, but if you put vodka in it, my experience with it is it kind of ruins it. It takes away the fruity flavor. However, if you get a mouthful of the old Borscht, get it in your sinuses so you've got a nice taste of it, and then take a nip of your vodka. You're getting the proper experience.
All right, hang on.
There you go. Bo's doing it. Bo's on it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bit like the Bloody Mary experience, but a bit more healthy.
It's awesome.
That's actually really good. Now I'm
I gotta
taking
go. I
the
gotta do it
bread
again.
and dipping it in the butter.
Yeah. So Bo, for example, as an elite athlete, his performance is going to be through the Richter scale. This time tomorrow, he's going to be uphill skiing, which is a new sport.
You gotta go up before you come in.
Yeah. That's right. And he's going to be uphill skiing. He's not going to need a chairlift. He's going to be skiing up. See that?
Actually, just so you know, that's actually not far from the truth. I might actually go tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't blame you. And
You know-
and you're going to need to go now because you've got about 8 gallons of borscht that you've got to eat.
We have so much, and I'm going to give it some to my neighbors that I didn't actually double dip in because I've been double dipping. And so I have a whole thing that's been
Whoa.
untouched and healthy. And I'm going to give some to Jim and Jackie.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give some to the neighbors, I think. And then we'll have plenty
Mm.
for our family. It's really good, huh? Thanks,
Mhm.
babe. You approve?
Oh, that is
Yeah,
awesome.
then. No, hey, Nostravia.
Nostravia!
Hey, so I think we're done here.
We're done, everybody. Have an awesome Excellent Sunday. Donnie, thanks so much for this and for the great conversation. Harriet, well done on the artwork. Donald, you should find the link to your Amazon book and post it down below so people can purchase it straight by a click.
You're quite the good-looking tiger.
Cheers, mate. It's you're not a bad-looking tiger yourself, Bo.
Right back at you.
And I'm not saying that in a gay way.
No, not in a gay way. As love from another tiger to another tiger.
Love you guys. Mwah. Love you, Harry.
Hey, take care.
Okay, thank you.
See
Thanks,
ya.
Tony.
Bye.
Bye, hun.